So it is 12th of May, the Hindu FAQ section, the magpies of the Himalayas. Okay. What are the rules on contesting seats? How many seats can a candidate contest? When were the guidelines amended? When Congress leader Rahul Gandhi announced that he would contest from Raebareli in Uttar Pradesh, questions were raised on why he took the decision after the Kerala elections was over. He is a contestant from Wayanad too. According to the Representation of the People Act 1951, a candidate is permitted to contest an election from up a candidate is permitted to contest an election from up to two constituencies, but he or she can hold only one seat at a time if elected from both, as per RPA 1951. Is there a cap? A subsection 33 clause 7 of the RPA allowing a candidate to contest from two seats was introduced through an amendment in 1996, prior to which there was no bar on the number of constituencies from which a candidate could contest. However, Section 70 of the same Act stipulates that a candidate can hold only one seat at a time, regardless of whether he or she has been elected from more than one seat. Thus, if a candidate wins from two seats, a by-election is necessary from the seat he or she vacates. Former Chief Election Commissioner N. Gopalaswamy said the opposition to a candidate contesting from many seats was basically due to the fact that many by-elections had to be conducted after polls were over. Since then, the Election Commission of India and the Law Commission have both proposed that the RPA Act should be further amended to allow one person to contest from only one seat, given that a candidate cannot hold two seats at the same time. Mr. Gopalaswamy said this was proving to be difficult as no politicians would like to reduce it to one from two, and laws are made by parliamentarians. Moreover, a person has to be a voter in particular state to contest assembly polls from there. This is important. A person has to be a voter in a particular state to contest assembly polls from there, but to contest in a Lok Sabha election, a person can be registered as a voter in any constituency of the country. There is a slight difference that a person has to be a voter registered in a state if he wants to contest election from that particular state. But a person can contest Lok Sabha election anywhere if he is registered from anywhere. But to contest in a Lok Sabha election, a person can be registered as a voter in any constituency of the country. If a person is a registered voter in any constituency, he can contest from any seat in India except Assam, Lakshadweep, and Sikkim. What is the minimum age to contest? The minimum age for a person to contest Lok Sabha and Assembly polls is 25 years, while one can become a member of Rajya Sabha or the State Legislative Council only at 30 years. There is no minimum educational qualification needed to contest general elections in India. Candidates must be citizens of India, registered in some constituency of the country as a valid voter, and must not have been convicted of any offence punishable by more than 2 years. Candidates must be citizens of India, registered in some constituency of the country as a valid voter, and must not have been convicted of any offence punishable by more than 2 years. How can a candidate be disqualified? A person shall be disqualified from being chosen as or being a member of either house if he holds any office of profit under the government of India or the government of any state, if he or she is of unsound mind and stands so declared by a competent court, if he or she is an undischarged insolvent, if he or she is not a citizen of India or has voluntarily acquired the citizenship of a foreign state. Under the RPA Act, if a person is convicted of any offence and sentenced to an imprisonment of 2 years or more, this will lead to his disqualification to contest elections. Even if this person is out on bail after the conviction and his appeal is pending for disposal, he or she is disqualified from contesting an election. For some categories of serious offences, one may incur disqualification for any conviction, regardless of the quantum of punishment. Over the years, what are some of the changes undertaken by the ECI regarding candidates? These are the things.